is KCAL News Mornings.
We're celebrating Juneteenth with food. The owner of Bee's Bakery in Tarzana joined us with a special treat they've created just for this holiday. Today is Juneteenth, and we are recognizing the holiday. And what better way to celebrate than with food?
Absolutely. We are joined by Lenny Rosenberg and his wife Adaeze, the owners of the iconic Bee's Bakery in Tarzana, with a Nigerian dessert recipe in honor of Juneteenth.
This
Welcome.
is so exciting, you guys. We've been eyeing these cupcakes for so long. And first of all, just tell us the significance, because these are red velvet cupcakes. Tell us the significance.
Red Velvet KolaNut cupcakes. So it comes with a twist. Happy Juneteenth to all. Juneteenth is a celebration of emancipation, but we've added ground kola nuts because kola nuts is a Nigerian tradition that we utilize for ceremonial reasons, spiritual reasons, and something called knocking of the door, which is kuku ako. So you have the male will knock on the door of the Igbo father's door to ask for the bride's hand in marriage. So we grounded it into our cupcakes.
Which I know personally.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got stories.
To learn all about it.
Oh boy.
But the significance is with the red velvet, it's also, it symbolizes Juneteenth, celebration, the fight that they had to go through to become free. So anytime you see red, it symbolizes like, hey, we did it. Blood shed, unfortunately, but now we're here to celebrate.
Okay.
Amazing.
And so tell us a little bit more about what we're making and how we do it. Walk us through these steps.
We're making a red velvet KolaNut cupcake we created in Bee's Bakery. And I've already put in the first stage of the ingredients, which is the flour, sugar, baking soda, salt, cocoa powder, and of course the KolaNut powder, which we
and
grinded.
can you actually taste the difference with the kola nut? Is that like a distinctive taste you can recognize, or is it just kind of?
It's very distinct.
It
So
is?
if you eat it as is, usually this is consumed during prayer, and they just eat it as is. You will get it's bitter, so you're going to be like, but you're getting blessings. But the good part is when you add it to the red velvet, it's sweet, it's delicious. So you
There's
guys
enough sugar.
enough
Okay.
sugar.
Right?
You got it.
But it feels like we're going to be eating something so meaningful and special that's baked with such
Absolutely.
intention, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell us what to do.
First step is you're going to pour in the eggs.
I'll let you.
Okay,
Okay.
fun.
Next is the buttermilk.
Marcy, you want to do the buttermilk?
Sure.
It's so good to have people doing it for me.
I know. The
hard part, though, the measuring and all of that.
instructions like
Next
that.
is the vegetable oil.
Okay.
And now we're going to bring down the mixer, lock it, and we're going to start
It
mixing.
smells amazing, by the way.
And while that's going on, I'm going to set up the red food coloring and the vanilla. What we do is we put in 1 tablespoon.
I'm getting pretty excited.
Any particular kind of food coloring? Is there a brand you like? Is
Nothing
a trick to it?
particular.
No? Okay.
Food coloring is pretty standard. There's nothing better or worse than any of them.
I've used ones that didn't work great, but I think they've been sitting in my pantry too long.
Yeah, well, if they're sitting too long, that can
Yeah.
do it. Next is the vanilla.
I want to see Marcy test that out too. Let me see your vanilla.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do
Okay.
this.
You
There
have
you
a show
go.
coming up.
And,
Got
and
it.
you guys have a show coming out. Tell us
Yes, we
about
do.
that.
It's a Sweet World, and it's a baking show, but more than a baking show, it's a cultural baking show. It's very unique. We have customers come in from different cultures, and we suit their needs with a specific baking item. And Adaeze, of course, makes a design installation because she's an interior decorator.
That's right. That's right.
So
Wow.
which we've incorporated into the
Multi-talented.
show.
Dynamic duo, definitely want to
Awesome.
keep the authenticity going, so we go ahead and just design the dessert according to that culture.
And in LA, it's so important, because we are such a melting pot of different cultures, and it's so fun to explore. I mean, that's why we love living here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even this explanation, like I learned so much about Juneteenth that I didn't know before.
And
through
you
your
can
baking.
also substitute tiger nuts for the kola nut, just in case.
Okay.
It goes back from Egypt, Madagascar, Africa, and this is a great
That's a sweeter
aphrodisiac.
nut.
Sweeter nut, like
Interesting.
Lenny said, aphrodisiac, and if you have need some digestion support, tiger nut is it. So you have the best of both worlds.
Okay.
Kola nut, tiger.
Do you have to go
Perfect.
to a specialty store to get these kinds of nuts?
You sure do,
Absolutely.
girl. Yep.
Okay.
Head on down to the Nigerian bodega, and
Okay.
you ask them for kola nuts. They look you in the eye and they say, "Come on down." And they take you to the aisle to get the kola nuts.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
So last step is I'm going to show you is dishing out the product.
Okay, and we're running a little tight on time, so
I'm going to show you old school how to do it.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
Or you can do it with a scoop if one of you want to grab a scoop.
I like this so much better.
yeah, that's so much more.
I don't have a glove on.
And then can we try them?
Yeah, we got them right here.
Tight on time,
And by the way, we also made gluten-free RedVelvet KolaNut
For
cupcakes
producer Phil.
because that's a
this
very
on.
big, going concern today is about eating gluten-free items because a lot of people have celiac disease,
Right.
or just have problems with stomach issues. So we make a whole line of gluten-free products at the store at Bee's Bakery. Make rye bread, rugolo, Hamantash and cookies, all different stuffs, and of course the RedVelvet cupcake.
Well, we're getting wrapped by our producer, so we have to go. I'm going to try this cookie at the last minute. Thank you so much for sharing your culture. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Take care.
Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.